Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. It's Proverbs 1 and 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Alright, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Alright, to be enticed, I'll just get the word. Yeah, so to entice someone to attract artfully or adroitly, or by arousing hope or desire. All right, so if a sinner comes and tries to entice you, consents not. All right, that hope and that desire, all right, is usually, as the scripture is going to get into, some type of gain, some type of ill-gotten gain. All right, whether it be, robbery, you get that gain by deceit, and whatever have you. All right, this is what these people come to you with. All right, whether it be amongst the Israelites, you Negro, Latino, Native, Seminole, Indian, or Esau enticing you. That's why you see so many Israelites, quote unquote, selling their soul. All right, because Esau entices them. If you do things this way, which that, the way that he's presented, the way that he's presenting is, just the ways that are completely contrary to what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has commanded the Israelites to do. All right, that's why you see people go that route, because he entices them, with riches, really, as he buys Jake. All right, and even on the Israelite to Israelite level, it's if we rob this person, run in this house, we get this, that, and the third. That's how they entice you. And those things may sound good in the moment as it pertains to what you will receive for doing these things. All right, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to pay. You're going to get judged by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, so it's not worth it to be in concert with these people, man. All right. Exodus 23 and 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment. All right, that following that multitude to do evil. All right, because that's what that goes on in this American society anyway. People following the multitude to do evil. The internet, all right, these social media sites are a big, or a perfect example rather of that. Look at the trends. It's always a nigga doing a trend. Whatever they see someone else doing, or someone else believing, whatever ideology is being pushed, the people follow. Ain't nobody thinking, for themselves. And we don't think for ourselves. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai do the thinking, but this in righteousness. You can tell these people to do anything and they'll do it. Just for example, when I remember this is a couple years back, it was something called the Cinnamon Challenge. All right, now this is not necessarily going against the scriptures, but if I see somebody swallowing raw cinnamon and it's burning their throat, why would I do it next? You know what I mean? That's just how simple the people are, man. So if you can get them to do something as simple and dumb as that, imagine how you could trick them into doing all kinds of wickedness, And that's what Esau plays on, the ignorance of the Israelites, man. Just right quick, hold on, Salaki, right quick, Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. All right. So the Israelites, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, or operating with a lack of knowledge. All right, and Esau plays off of that. You know, he plays off of that, and that's how he entices Jake to do, all these wicked things. And as far as the Israelite to Israelite, enticement, you know, a group of ignorant niggas is just gonna do ignorant shit. Like they say in the world, birds of a feather. I'm going back to Proverbs. Yeah, thou shalt not follow, Exodus 23:2, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. Proverbs 16:29, a violent man enticeth his neighbor, and leadeth him into the way that is not good. All right, violent man, whether you want to, Esau, how he entices his neighbor to do violence along with him. Jake does that as well. Because these Jakes, in America is just a product of Esau. That's just them following the ways of Esau. So a violent man enticing his neighbor and leadeth him into the way that is not good. That way, being the ways of the world, the ways of Esau, man. Down a path that's not good. All right, a violent man is going to entice his neighbor to do what? Violence. That's why you got so much violence in the street. There's a bunch of niggas being persuaded, enticed, influenced, all right, by other niggas that's violent or that have been enticed to be violent. It's just like a wicked ass circle of Jake enticing Jake to do, violence, robbery, defrauding people. Cause that's all a scammer is a nigga that defraud people. Yes, you can say a robbery as well. Proverbs 13:20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. See, that goes back to that, birds of a feather, flock together. That's what the old heads used to say when I was younger. Birds of a feather flock together. A companion of fools shall be destroyed because he's a fool. The scriptures, there's many scriptures upon many scriptures that talk about foolishness leading to your destruction. So if you in a group of fools, all y'all just, walking the path of destruction. There's many sayings in the world, man. You are who you are. Well, ultimately in the scriptures. But, you are what you're around, man. Damn, I forget how they said exactly. But it's like you only the average of who you surround yourself with, man. So if you were a bunch of murderers, you gonna end up in a situation, where murder happens. Maybe you don't pull the trigger per se, but you're an accomplice. You were murderers. If you were robbers, you probably gonna go down for robbery. You hanging with a bunch of niggas that commit adultery, you gonna start committing adultery. So that's why the Most High say, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Just tell them niggas no, it's okay. It's righteous rather than okay to be the quote unquote lame, the loser, whatever niggas call you. Because you don't want to go do evil with them. It take more strength than that person, to be a righteous man, than to just be a wicked follower. But Proverbs 1:11, if they say, come with us, let us wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent